Hey all my crafty friends. Hope you're having a great day. In Minnesota it's cold but the sun is shining and I'm going to take that. I am Lynn from Humblebee Craft Studio and today I have just a fun Easter decor piece that I found all the pieces at Dollar Tree and it was fabulous. So let me go through and talk to you first about our supplies. So I found this at Dollar Tree in the plus section, which the store I went to happened to have 50% off all of their Easter decor in the Dollar Plus section. I was like, yes. So I paid $2.50 for this. It actually had a wreath on it. And of course, I took it off so that I could use it for another project because it wasn't going to fit what I'm doing here. And I'd love to show it to you, but obviously I put it in a very safe place. Then I took, let's say I used 2 of the little crates, and I've got some wood beads in here. And then I finally found my green Spanish moss at Walmart. Thank goodness. I have been trying to look for reindeer moss or something green at Dollar Tree, Walmart, etc., and I just couldn't find it. So, oh, I take that back. I finally found it at Walmart. I couldn't find it at Dollar General or Dollar Tree. And let's see. We used some Waverly Ivory chalk paint to paint the boxes, and I also used the antique wax. We're going to use some wood glue today, hot glue gun. Picked up some of the little pots, painted them green. Oh, this is, oh, what color is this? It's a Waverly paint. It'll come to me. It's not celery, I know that, and I know it's not moss. Anyway, it's actually, I would say Magnolia green, but obviously if it's Waverly, it's not. So I painted those, and then I picked up, actually I didn't pick up these flowers. These are flowers that I've had from Dollar Tree that I had just picked apart, and I had all these little greens, and I thought, oh, these pots are going to be perfect. And then I've got some Dollar Tree carrots as well, and then a piece of scrap wood. Perfect, right? And then we're going to use Hello Spring, and I think it's from the Easter Words stencil. I'll have all of that in the description. I'll give you anything that has a link to it. I'll give you the link, and from there we'll go. So that's our supplies, and I'm actually going to move them back out of my way so that I want to have some little foam in there too. So I think we've got all of them. So what we're going to do, actually, is we're going to start with this window. Now, the window was it was a very light coat of white, but I had painted ivory on here, and I had used the antique wax. And so I thought, well, I don't want to paint the whole thing. The bunny had blessed on it, so I just sanded off the blessed. And I decided, you know what, I'm not going to do anything. It's got holes in here and things from where the staples were that stapled the, that was holding the wreath. And I thought, you know what, I want this to look like an old window. I actually scratched it up a little bit more. Then when I was using my antique wax, I let my wax sit on here for a longer period of time before wiping it off. After I wiped it off, I took what was on the damp cloth and just kind of spread it out here and then filled in as I needed. So that's how I did that window. Easy peasy. And then the boxes, I just took hot glue and wood glue, put those together, painted, and then used the antique wax. And I do have some waxed beads. I do have some beads that I waxed here, but I'm not quite sure yet. I don't think I'm going to need them. I don't think I'm going to put feet on this. So what my plan is here is to take my boxes, and I'm going to start with my bunny window. And I'm just going to put some hot glue on here. And the hot glue is basically, oh, come on, one more. Can we get one more out of there? And we can. Oh, I should have done my wood glue first. What was I thinking? It's just to get that quick hold, and then the wood glue will actually hold that, and I'm just putting that in between. I think I may need to have my clips, but we'll see. And what I decided to do is I actually want this at the top, and so I'm centering it on here, bringing it up to the bottom there, and then I'm gonna hold it a minute. And you know what? Not gonna work. Hang on. I'm gonna take this with me. I gotta grab my little clips here. Then we won't have big boo-boos. Do I have clips? 1, 2. Oh, come on. All right. I love these little clamps from Dollar Tree. They're just perfect. So that's going to hold this on. And the bottom of this window, as you can see, is leveled with my box. So we've got that part taken care of. Yay! So while that dries, I'm actually going to set that aside and just allow that to continue to set and dry. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm taking my little wood scrap, and you know, you could even cut this out of a paint stick. However, you can get your scrap wood. I painted it pink, and this is the top-notch pink from JoAnn's. So I only did one side because I'm going to glue that down. I painted, and then I sprayed my 2X clear coat on it. Now I'm going to take my stencil, I'm going to fuzz it over here, and I bet you can't see me doing that. And then I'm just going to try to center this. Try. You know me, I don't measure anything. Oh, the other supply is the white chalk paste and a squeegee. So I'm just going to grab one of my pink squeegees. Are they just the cutest? Those came out for Easter. So I'm going to take my pink squeegee and I'm going to go across my Hello Spring. Barely takes any chalk paste at all. Do that. Close my jar up again so that doesn't dry out. And you could, you could handwrite this. You could use rub-on transfers, use your Cricut machine, whatever you want to do, and put whatever sign. I decided to go with Hello Spring instead of Happy Easter because to me it was a little bit, in my mind's eye, it's a little bit more springy than it is actually Easter. I'm going to take my heat gun, hair dryer's work, and I'm going to dry this. And your tip for working with chalk paste is just make sure that it's that yogurt-like consistency, that it's not too runny and it's not too dry. If it's too runny, my little secret is I have left my chalk paste open simply because I spritzed it too much and it was like super runny, and so then I left it open, and there went some of that moisture. Okay, so while this is drying, I can still do this, and I'm going to do that same thing. I'm going to use my wood glue. Did I close this? Yes, I did. Come on. You know, when you put the cover on things, they don't come, none of the glue will come out. Keep that in mind. And then I'm also going to add my hot glue just for a quick fix. Now, I'm using hot glue and I'm using wood glue. Notice I am not mixing them together. This will not work if you mix them together because neither one of them will be sticky enough to adhere. So I'm just going to put this on here, And again, I'm not going to use a clamp here. I still have my clamps on the other, but I'm going to lay that to the side. Now, my little green pots, the reason I painted them in this springy green was because you're not going to see the pot anyway, but I didn't want terracotta. And I think these came 3 in a package from Dollar Tree, if I remember. And so then what I did is I had the big, long sprigs, and I cut them. And so what I want to do in here, just dump these out and figure what we have. Okay, in my other pot here, I have some foam, and I put it right up to the top because I didn't want to have to cut it down because it's really messy when you cut it down, and I knew it wasn't going to be seen. So I am not a floral designer in any way, shape, or form. Never even taken a class. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my greens, and I'm sticking them down as far as I can, and I know that I want some sticking out of the side. And let's see, oh, here's another little one. Now, if I need more, I can add more. Then I'm going to start with my purple blue flowers, and I'm going to remove, because I have so many of the greens, I'm going to remove the bottom of this. And this one actually is really long. I may have to clip that. And I'm already seeing it. Yeah, that's got to be clipped. So I'm just going to pull my lace basket here, and I'm just going to, what I'm doing is I'm just taking my clippers, and I'm clipping, oh, usually they go flying, clipping off that end, and I'm going to stick my blue flower in. Oh, I like that better. Let's see, let's do another one in here. Right now I'm sticking with 3s. I think I need another one back this way. I'm sticking with 3s just because I have that in my head, and I will change that as I need to. Let's see, I want to get some pink in here. I'm not going to do a 3rd pink until I get my yellow in, and I want my yellow, the end of these is like super, super bendy, and they're so so hard to get in here. Come on. I have to really kind of work it down. The other ones are just, you know, so solid to put in, and the yellow, I picked a winner there. They're actually, I love the bright yellow. They're just a little bit more work. And here I think I'm actually going to do, I'm really liking this yellow in the front. Oh, come on. Let's go. I'm going to break my 3 rule, and I'm going to go back here with a 4th. Let's see. Now let's just fill in where we don't. You know what? I'm going to find another sprig of my green here, and I'm going to stick that in. I'm doing this one at an angle. Seriously, don't ask me what I'm doing because I really don't know. Oh, I didn't go with 3s in my blue. I'll get another blue one in there. Oh, I did. No, it's a 4. And let's see, I just want this really full, so I'm going to stick some more pink in here. Of all these flowers, the pink are my favorite. Oh, come on. I can't even get a solid piece in there. Okay, now, they don't look exactly the same, which is fine. And I'm just going to take these and throw them back in my bag for another project. So, let's check. Set those aside. Let's check on our, ooh, that one's much more full. I may need to add. Once I get this done, I can go back and I can look. So let's see how we're doing with our glue. So remember, we have our planters in here. Did you slip? Oh, it slipped just a little bit on that side. All right. So I'm actually going to leave my bunny brown depending upon how all this looks, I might put a little pom-pom on the end of my bunny. This hook right here I'm going to take off because I don't know how well you can see this, but you can see it right through here. And I'm not, obviously not hanging this up. So I can take this off, set it aside, and use it for another project. Now, let's see. Which mess do I want to make first? I love my Spanish moss. It's messy. But this is a moss collection from Walmart, and it's preserved. So this is the hard part. Okay, the hard part. And this is the messy part. But I'm excited because I have so many outdoor allergies, and you know, grass, ragweed, mold, all those good things. And I thought I could never work with this without it just being a total mess. So I'm sticking some of this in here on the sides, and I'll show you why. Okay, and then I'm going to put my potted plant right here. And then where I have, come on, where I have openings around the potted plant, I'm just sticking, turn it that way, sticking some of that in. Ooh, good filler. Take some of that just because it gets it off my, okay, let's see if I can get some of this in. And, you know, there's no rhyme or reason, no order, no nothing to what I'm doing. I'm just sticking it in around just as filler. And I'm just going to chop off some of this. I should be able to pull it apart for some reason. That's just really, and I'm just going to push that in there. Now I've already got it on this other side, and I thought maybe the bunnies might be a little bit hungry. So I decided that I was going to put some carrots in. These come 6 to a package, and the raffia that they use, it's really cute and everything, but it's like one piece, and so I'm just tearing it. So that's all I did. So it looked like this, and then I just tore it. So I'm going to stick some carrots down in here so our bunny doesn't go hungry, and then the bunny won't eat my plants, right? We don't want bunnies eating my plants. And no, we don't have carrots in spring, but you know, you have to have that bunny bait because bunnies need food, right? I'll put one more in there. And then I'm going to turn this so you can actually see what I was doing. All right. Now I may need to put some more grass in there, but for this purpose right now, I'm not. Then on this other side, now, so why am I putting my plants on the end? Because then you can see my bunny. Okay, if you couldn't see my bunny, that wouldn't be so good. So now I'm going to do that same thing. I'm going to pull some of my moss. And again, this is green Spanish moss. And it works the same way as the other Spanish moss. It's messy. I have my vacuum on hand so that I've got that all going for me, right? Okay, so now I have 3 more carrots, but you know what? I don't think, let me turn this my way a sec. I'm not sure I'm going to need all 3. I might go with my, you know, my 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, those odd numbers just work for me when I'm working on things. And so even though I have 3 over here, I'll have 2 over here, I'll still have my 5, and that should work out well. Oh, come on. Oh, that one just doesn't want to do it. Okay. So, put that in the bag here quick. And I'm going to show you my super heavy-duty vacuum cleaner here. It's me. I'm the vacuum cleaner. I'm just going to get that off of our workspace here. Now, I do find some places that this is just all over the place. So I'm just giving that Spanish moss a little bit of a haircut. You know, I'm not a florist and I'm not a hairstylist, but I have scissors in hand. Scissors in hand will cut, right? So let's see, get all that taken care of. And then here we go. Now, If I really wanted to further embellish it, I could have put a bow up here. But what I like about this, even though I have this sign on here in the front, I can still change this out and I can just pop that sign off and put a different one on. So what do you think? Does my bunny need a bunny tail? I'll have to go and have to really look at it. I'm not sure. Oh, I can't see my carrots as well as I'd like to. Boy, these flowers are, oh, you know what, now that I see this, I want these yellow flowers out front. I'm just turning that around. Let's see if we can do that with this one as well. Good, then my taller flowers. So there you go. How cute and fun is that? Can you see that on your mantle? Quick, easy, and I'd say all together, I don't know, less than, well, it's less than $10, that's for sure. But just cute, cute, fun Easter decor. I hope you enjoyed crafting with me today, and I will see you again. Again, everything that you need will be in the comments, description, excuse me. If you like what you see, please follow me. I'd love to have you come craft with me. We'll see you later, crafters.